It is like the evil trend of regular banking. Shadow banking involves lots of money and lots of risks, and like it is tied to China crazy investment boom. China's economic boom and its reliance on the shadow banking is similar in some way to the U.S. economic boom in 2007. This happened after the failure of a single investment bank had a domino effect on the entire global financial system. uh, trillions of dollars were lost and so were millions of jobs. Well, it has been 10 years since then, but now the same kind of bond and crash could happen in the China and like for the same kind of reasons. So let's get back on the track. Shadow banking is like when banks or like the companies that are not banks lend money outside of the normal structure of banks like deposits and loans. And here is a simplified explanation. In the traditional banking system, if a business owner wants to grow his business, he goes to a bank and that bank loans him money. Over time, he repays that money to the bank and interest. Let's say a single bank makes 100 loans and is pretty careful about who it loans to. But even so, some of their business will fail. So Chinese regulation requires that the bank set aside money to cover their potential losses. But shadow banking operate outside the traditional system. So let's say 100 business want loans, and shadow banking packages like those 100 potential loans into what is called a wealth management project. Then it goes to an investor and sell this wealth management project by claiming it has high interest rate. When those 100 business repay, the investors will get their investment back plus a lot of interest. So this is just a so this is a shadow banking, and sometimes the loaner is not even a bank. It is just a regular company that packages investment. Sometimes the business that want money might be a local government that want to build like a bridge. This shadow banking has much higher risk than the normal banking and result in the destroying the economy. According to 2016 report, shadow bank loans now make up 57% of all loans in China. There are some unethical action in Chinese banks that seriously affects the economy. We've already seen how China is currently going through a debt overdose, but as if this was not enough, there is another danger hiding in the bushes, like a bank in the shadows. Banks face like certain limitations on the amount of money they can loan, but Chinese banks have managed to skip these controls and in a way. So these banks have copied what American banks did with their mortgages. And instead of giving loans, and they set up off-balance company that issues the debts that the banks that bought. And when you when you look at their bank accounts are not issued as loans, and so but rather as other investment. Well, it is estimated that Chinese banks have hidden more than like $2 trillion, and it has a straightforward consequence. Chinese banks can be way less like solvent than their official numbers might indicate. And besides, much of these debts like opaque, and so the actual debt in China could be much higher.